I love Drew McIntyre. He opened the show, right? And when he's in the ring, as soon as he's in the ring, the people are chanting CM Punk. But he's got to talk about what's going on now, and that's he wants to be the new world champion and in 5 days at the Clash at the Castle, and he better be. He better be, because as much as I like Damien Priest, and I know they're going to do something, they're kind of changing the Judgment Day around, and there's a Latino influence, and members I don't know what the but Damien Priest came out, and the fans in Toledo, for fuck's sake, they whatted him to death. It was good delivery. He's well-spoken. He has a great voice. We want to see him succeed, but when you see him and hear him talk, and then you hear Drew, and Drew's another level, as the kids say, in terms of verbally. I think that's why the people are listening to him and they're reacting to him. And I think at this point, my God, could you get, unless Punk does something in Glasgow to cause Drew to lose again, to further that, is there any way in the world that you don't put Drew over Damien Priest at this point? Priest just doesn't seem like the guy, and I think the little people around him are hurting him in perception instead of helping him. Is that a question?
It's a question. I mean, it's an unfortunate thing. I think Damien Priest needs more time with the belt to establish himself as being at that level and needs to be treated seriously. On the other hand, I think Drew McIntyre needs to win that belt in Scotland.
That's why they booked it.
By the way, as we are recording, I just received a press release from Bradley Craig, the historian and the founder of what we're about to talk about. Press release: WWE's Drew McIntyre becomes the first active wrestler to be inducted into the Professional Wrestling Hall of Fame for Scotland. And that just happened. I have some photos here. These look quite official. And his induction was witnessed by Glasgow's. I always get it wrong, and I'm so sorry.
See, I don't know. I can't remember now because we've joked about it so much now. I can't. I've bluffed myself. I don't know which it is.
Glasgow's Lord Provost Jacqueline McLaren at a civic ceremony held at Edmiston Hall 2 days before he will challenge for the World Heavyweight Championship at Clash of the Castle, Scotland. He's got to win the belt unless CM Punk...
He's got to win it.
Unless you want CM Punk to have nuclear heat there, where at the very last second he runs out and costs him that belt, and you better have an exit strategy to get him out of that building and out of that country. Unless you're going to do that, he's got to win the belt.
Well, that's what I'm laughing at ahead of time. I'm like, my God, you'd have people climbing over the fucking rail, and Punk would love that. And it actually, the more I'm thinking about it, would be... Remember the footage they got of Jey Uso in France with all the people? They were so happy to see a star that they were waving the lights, and he got them to wave the arms, and it was a great visual, right? You could go the other way. You could make the most goddamn hated fucking heel since Hans Schmidt in Chicago in 52. If Punk just came out there and just shit all over. Oh my God, there'd be fights. They'd have to fight him out of there. People would say, fuck your fucking pussy little LED fucking board. I'm coming over that son of a bitch.
And that's like a classic feud that you talk about from years past. What happened? Oh, they didn't like each other and he came in. And then the one guy got hurt and the other guy gloated about it. And then the other guy got revenge on him. It's just, that's the way wrestling's done.
Yes.
So,
oh my God. All right. But after that, and they made a deal in that where, for absolutely no reason, they could to make a TV match. Now let's see. If Priest says that if Drew will fight Finn tonight, if Drew wins, the Judgment Day is barred at the Clash. But if Finn wins, then they get to sit ringside at the Clash. And that's your main event later on. They had a girls match, long girls match.